not a great way to learn anything. Still lie to myself. This is the poor advice panda segment of the show. No, I'm just, I like my mods, okay? That's what that comes down to. And of course that thing falls over. Everything is fine. I will just fix it. I have made mistakes, but we're going to fix them. I have been rolled back, apparently. It's going to be fine. Stupid boxes. Stupid boxes. Out of my face. There we go. I will fix everything and I will be happy again. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab another pallet because I'm not gonna stack these one at a time again. I could buy another table and fix my whole alignment issue. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Table, where are the pallets? We have the platform trolley. That's not... There. Plastic pallets? I think that's what I'm using. Check out with that. Okay. Now hopefully I don't crash my game again for like, what is it, maybe the third or fourth time already? Oh, it's bad. It's a bad day for my saves. Yeah, it's all because I had that mod trying to do hotkeys, and then the game updated, and I didn't have the updated version of the mod, so, you know, sometimes things break when you use mods, and they don't have updates of the current. Anyway. It happens. Apparently I had a necklace in the dryer? Or washer, I mean? That's weird. These on in a nice orderly fashion instead of having a gigantic stack that's on top of that tiny little notch of a level difference. I think that's yeah, that's cool. This one should be full. Yeah, I'll just stick this one on top and that one too. Everything is fine. I have fixed everything. That went pretty well. I'll just put these ones on top of that. And now that I've been silly and stuff. Oh no, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop that before it gets way more out of control. I don't know what the difference is between these piles is, but we're just gonna sort it through again. But I drink way too much water and soda and coffee, so I'll be back. I'm back. Yeah, sometimes I just have money everywhere, but I promise it's there's a method to my madness, okay? Okay, first of all, I need to fix this issue. I know I'm not dealing with dollars right now, but this issue has been an issue for a while. I don't know what to do with these. I guess they can try to catch the falling bags of money after I move the table into place. You shall go, like, here? I think that's a little off. Better, but still off. I'm not very good at aligning these, okay? I think it's doable. I can kind of walk against it, make it go against the wall. I don't think that's working either. I don't think it's doing anything, but it's fine. This game is not very OCD friendly. Well, sort of. You can be as organized as you want to, but sometimes you get chaos. Probably more chaos than you would want. But yeah, I think we could use some more like grid alignment sort of things. I don't think that went where I wanted it to. Okay, I think that's against the wall. And I do have a little bit of OCD, so yes, it kind of does bother the crap out of me, but yeah, I really wish it would just snap to stuff. And that's not even... Is that good? Well, I mean, it got part of the... this inside part of the wall, but I think it'll be okay. I need some bills to test this with. How are we doing? Not perfect. But I think if I just move this over a little, it'll work. I can't tell if this is against the wall or not. It's not. I gotta be on the table. On the table. Okay. Crouch. Maybe like here. I feel like that's not even, but I guess I'll try it again. Give me bills. There we go. I think we're golden. I think we're good. Yeah. I think that's good. Alright, so my only problem now is that I need this to be somewhat close to that. But only because you know what a doduo is. Yeah, I know what a doduo is too. It's a weird Pokemon. It reminds me a lot of the dodo bird, and that's probably where it came from, but I never liked the dodo in any of the games. Didn't say it was cute. That's true. You just said you recognized it. just use this. At least I don't have to Google it. That's true. You don't have to find out whether or not it looks like a normal animal or not. Okay, I'm probably not gonna like this setup, but I can... No, I'm probably not. I'm not gonna like this. I already know. I already know that I don't like this. Or a mentally challenged reindeer. That was a really weird Pokemon. I don't even remember what it was called anymore. That was a really strange looking Pokemon. There's gotta be maybe the crate. Okay, well, one good way of finding out whether or not I like the crate. Oh, they have an industrial washer up there. Oh. I didn't even have to buy that one. Whatever. I already did it. Throw that. Hitting the hay. Good stream. Thanks. Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good night. That scared the shit out of you. Well, it scared the shit out of you if I do it again. Yeah. You have a good night. We're gonna do it again, okay? Oh, I know. I mean, I'm prepping you for it, so... Yay! I needed to open it anyway. Wasn't paying attention, it's just a surprise party. Yeah, kind of. They just want to let you know that you did a good job spending your monies. I don't really know, but it's part of it. What's the matter, kitty? What are you doing? She keeps making noises like she feels something like a bug or something. She don't have any fleas though. It's fine, just give your viewers a heart attack. It's great for growth. Just kill us all one by one. It's fine. I mean, if you know the game, you won't be surprised. I'm not surprised. I've played this game so many times, I can't really get surprised by a whole lot. The only thing I can get surprised about is like the new stuff that I haven't played with yet. You're already money laundering. Body disposal is spitting branch in criminal empire. Wow! Well, I can't say that that's all that unfamiliar because I also like to play a game called Crime Scene Cleanup, I think it's called. Or maybe Crime Scene Cleaner, one other. It's fun too! I like that. I'm not gonna stream it though, because I feel like it's just unnecessary amount of gore. And I'm not trying to make my channel about horror and gore and stuff. 7 Days is different. It's a lot more mild, that's for sure. I have too many bags in this corner. Way too many bags. Now, as long as I don't lose my like save data and stuff, These shouldn't go flying everywhere, but there's no guarantees. No! Go up there. I feel like a lot of women like shows and games where they learn how to get away with murder. I mean, they made a whole South Park episode about it, so it must be true. It's all my buddy's wife's matches. She's practicing murder and getting away with it. Better do the dishes. That's the only way. Yeah, there's a South Park episode about the fascination with crime investigation episodes. Can't remember exactly what they called it, but yeah, like the whole town was engulfed in... Oh, it's murder mysteries. That's what they called it. Tied to women specifically? No, they had the whole town really doing it, but I feel like it was probably more women than men. Get down here. Good enough. Yeah, I think it was just the whole town, really. This needs to keep packing. So many heroes to go through. Do we even have a quest for euros? I have a coin one. Oh yeah, I have to do that one again. Large box. And a bunch of coins. Stick that thing in the washer, close it back up. Ta-da! Oh yeah, I didn't put the crate thing over there. I'll get there in a second. But how's your night been? You fixing to stream tonight? You probably won't be streaming for another like 6 hours, but you just pick weird times to stream, that's all. Oh, I think that's too far. It's too high. Oh yeah, that's not gonna spit out. I forgot. I can grab these. Oh, there were tents. Yeah, that's a mess. That's just terrible. Maybe, and you don't pick weird times to stream? Oh, okay. It's just because I work third shift. Oh, third shift. That does explain a whole lot. You stream because you're off but need to maintain a weird sleep schedule. Yeah. That does explain everything. Yeah. I have no use for this crate. Just no use for it. I remember doing third shift. I don't remember exactly how my routines went though. I feel like I would work and then just stay up watching stuff. That's probably what I did. But I mean, since you're a streamer, then, you know, that works too. instead of watching stuff, you can just stream. And you get plenty of people to come over, so it's not like it's a weird schedule for them. So it works out. You're exhausted today. Worked last night with only 3 hours of sleep and ended up being up for 24 hours, or almost. Just woke up when I got here, but we'll try to sleep another few hours. Alright, alright. Yeah, don't mess up your sleep schedule, whatever you're doing. You don't want to be tired for work. I do all my stream watching during the day. Oh yeah, that works too. Aha! Perfection! Okay, it's not perfection, but it's working. It works. That's all I wanted. I don't think this is gonna fit in the sorter yet. I'm just gonna have to do these first. But yeah, feel free to do whatever you feel like. Maybe you'll get your sleep in here very soon, or maybe you won't. I feel like you do need some sleep though between now and then. You watched some streams this morning for a bit, but you crashed and woke up at 6. You're even continuing to watch streams. Well, it's a fun hobby. And I appreciate you being here. I'm sure they do too. So much monies. Okay, finally finished that pile that was in there. So I just need to put these into the sorter. Haha. Magically fits into the sorter. First stream was a Division stream. Oh, Division. I did see somebody do Division not too long ago. Is that maybe because there's like an update that came out recently, or is it just a streamer that likes the Division? I don't feel like they've been updating too often for the Division. It's kind of an old game now. I mean, 7 Days is also an old game, but it's continuing to get some pretty regular updates. Fun fact, your first channel you made who is a moderator on Twitch was for the Division? Wow. I also moderate Ubisoft's Division channel. Wow. That sounds fun. I don't know how to moderate, and I don't know what that entails, but it sounds fun. There's seasons and docks regularly. Okay. Well, I guess that means that you will always have something to do. I know a lot of games like to put in seasons to keep it fresh or whatever. Usually you have to start over and build up your character again, go through the progression, try to be on par with other people. I don't know exactly how that works, but it can be fun, especially if you put new content in the season. They also give you free codes and stuff. That's cool. even sent you a swag box from Sweetener of cool vision gear. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Then you can kind of support your division stuff. Well, you don't really use a camera, but I feel like that's usually how most people do their supporting product things. And it's just for Twitch chat, so only busy when I stream, which isn't super often. Oh, okay. And it's just removing comments and keeping chat in line. Sweden, messy. Not Sweetener. Oh, I mean, you wrote that, but I understand now. Yeah, I guess you got auto-corrected over that one, but also kind of hard to hear you over the machine. Oh, you're right. I should turn the game down. You're right. Audio. Let's turn this down to like 70. Is that better? No, I don't like that. I kind of drown it out in my own head, so that should be better. Yeah, I just get used to the sound, so I'm just completely drown it out in my head. I don't know why sometimes they make the machine so loud, but it is what it is. Yeah. Sort all these euros because I apparently have a lot of them. I do have some quests that I need to probably do. This one's an easy peasy one. In a suitcase. That's the one I did earlier. And then I pushed a bad button that I shouldn't have. It's fine. It's totally fine. I think I have to grab a handful first, and then I can pull out 100. Okay. And then it gets framey because it doesn't like showing that many bills. It's fine. Alright, so I need 50. Chat was pretty chill this morning, wasn't too fast or too many trolls. That's good. There's a fair bit of people there, like 2,000. Wow. 2,000. Sometimes I see that for a couple of the big streamers that I know. I don't really watch them anymore, but it's that's a lot of people. But I'm glad they were chill, not too many trolls. Those can get annoying. You don't typically enjoy big streams. Well, yeah, because most of the big streams, there's like a whole bunch of people talking all at once, and it's hard to read all of them and stay in line with them. A lot of the chat messages just get missed because they just get scrolled right past where they were. I've watched some people try to keep up with chat, and it's too hard. I've had like 30,000 in bigger streams for announcements. Okay, that was hard to keep up with. Yeah, I imagine so. 30,000 people all trying to well, maybe not all of them trying to talk at once, but probably get a good decent amount of people trying to get their voice heard, their vote put in, or whatever. Yeah. It's a lot easier when you don't have that many people in chat. I don't know what a good comfortable amount is. Hello. Hi, the Professor 241. Thank you for following. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. What were we doing here? There's typically Ubisoft staff and a couple community moderators. Oh, okay, so you're not the only one. That makes it easier. Then you don't have like a huge workload to go through. So it's like 5 of us. That's pretty decent. I think that's pretty decent. I'm just gonna stick that thing back in there. I probably should do some more quests. I've just been leaving them alone because all I'll see is the one stupid quest that wants me to launch the balloon off into space, basically. But I haven't filled it up yet, so I can't launch it off yet. It's just gonna stay there forever, not until I do it. That's okay. I'll eventually get there. Okay, so I'm running out of tape here. I need 15,000 in a box. Doesn't matter what size. So I'll grab a small box. That's a medium box. Who knows where that came from? Small box is this one. Forever. Oh, that quest that says inflation sequence, it's just gonna stay there pretty much almost forever until I fill up the balloon and decide what I want to do with it, whether I want to blow it up or launch it off into space. I have to eventually pick, because otherwise it's just gonna stay there for untold amounts of time. I don't think it'll ever go away unless I do something for it. 15,000, 15,000. I'll take these. 3 of these. That should be perfect. Yep, that's all I want. Okie pokey. I shall send this away. Away you go. Okay, gang marks, they go in there. Wow, this is mostly FBI marks. I would not have guessed that. Okay. Find my name. Let's put them in the FDI box. Open, close. That is full box. Okay. That got a little framey there. Yep, it's definitely framey. It doesn't like having full boxes of... Oh, it's probably because they're loose bills. Maybe it'd be less framey if I had bundles in that box, but I don't want to bundle it if it's just gonna be marked bills. Maybe I should just go wash them. Get the mark remover, and then I'll be able to use them as regular. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I do have like a lot of bills, so I should probably just wash them. Easy peasy, won't have to deal with them being in a giant box. What am I looking for? Supplies? That's probably what I'm looking for. Mark remover detergent, that's the one. Buy it now, wait for it to come in. Need detergent? Yeah, well, these ones don't take detergent, but the industrial does, and that's the only thing that will take away UV marks, which reminds me, I have a bag in there sitting. Well, we'll wash that later. It's only one bag. Too funny. Well, it's a new thing for the game, to be honest. You didn't used to have to use detergent. It used to be just that you put them in the washers and then they'll just magically dissolve all the dirt away. This industrial washer decides to add detergent in. Well, only for the special UV marks. But anyway, let's grab all these. Don't put them in the burn furnace. Okay. Please don't crash my game. I'm just trying to wash the money. There's a furnace, yes. That thing will burn anything you put in there, including bills, you know. If you put cash money in there, it will burn it as well. Okay. I keep dropping pieces of money. I mean, you can do whatever you want with the money, but by choice, I don't put it into the fire. Paper, fire, usually equals burning paper. Yeah, that's usually kind of what happens. Okay, guess that's the capacity. One bill could not fit in there. It's fine. Just throw it in there. Close the box. Thank you, frames. They are back. Mark removal. Yeah. That's what we're doing. That one bill was too much. Yep. Somehow, just that one bill was just couldn't fit it in there. I don't know if you ever watched Seinfeld, but it's kind of like, I can't spare a square. I haven't a square to spare. That was such a great episode. It's gonna send the machine out of balance and chaos would ensue. Yeah. You haven't watched a lot of Seinfeld? Aww. It's a great series. I watched it over and over and over. Mostly because my hubby was watching it for background noise when he goes to sleep or naps. So I'd hear it in the background after I've watched it. Yeah, I've seen some, but that particular one, yeah, no, the disheartened tone, just like, aw. Well, I mean, you're missing out. I think it's a very funny series. Even the second season wasn't too bad. I feel like it wasn't as bad as some people say it was. You also do that currently with Mythbusters. Oh, Mythbusters in the background while you sleep? I don't really ever put anything on the background for me, but it's interesting to know what certain people, or what different people, I mean, have in the background to sleep to. Like, I'm sad for you that you've not experienced all the Seinfeld. I am. Yes. It's a great series. Okay, we're gonna get a little framey because this washer doesn't like well, this game doesn't like handling a lot of money, which is kind of ironic because you're supposed to have a lot of money. I'm actually gonna turn the settings down just a hair. It used to be fine forever. No, man, not forever, but it used to be capable of handling all of the things. What should I turn down? Anti-aliasing? Maybe view distance? Sure, we'll go with that. We're gonna save the game. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea to do, periodically. My mind just needs a distraction. You struggle to sleep in silence. I don't. So I need something to occupy the squirrel so the rest of me can sleep. I understand. I've just never had that problem. Ah! Close the door. Thank you, please. Please, thank you. There we go. Yeah, I've just never had a problem trying to sleep. Well, in silence, I mean. The only reason I have problems trying to sleep is if something's just really on my mind and I can't get it out. But then I just use something else to distract me, but I don't have something like playing in the background. You wish they didn't have that problem? But if you don't have the noise, your brain will wander? Well, I get it. That's probably how my hubby feels too. I think it's funny that whenever he wants to go to sleep and he's just like, well, what do you want on the TV while I'm trying to nap? I'm just like, I don't need anything on the TV. Like, if you're napping, you, I guess, put whatever you feel like on. I don't need background noise. If I want to watch something, I'm going to be actively watching something. I don't need it in the back. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah. He's not here to say so, but I'm sure that he gets it. He understands. Yeah, literally have no intention of watching whatever it is. But sometimes he'll put something on the background that is going to interest him, so he ends up not sleeping. He'd just be paying too much attention to what's playing. You gotta pick the stuff that's like not that interesting, or you've like seen it already and don't want to watch it again. At least not actively. You purposely try not to do that? Yeah. He does too, but sometimes, you know, you think of an old classic movie or whatever that you want to watch, or that you liked. You don't necessarily want to watch it, but sometimes that classic movie is going to be like, oh, I like that part, and then you're just like paying more attention to that than trying to sleep. Gotta be somewhat enjoyable and familiar, yeah. Not new. Yeah, it can't be new and good. Yeah, because then it's just distracting and you totally lose the whole purpose of going to sleep with it. Yep. I've tried to put things in the background, not for sleeping, but for like multitasking, and sometimes I pick the wrong things to put in the background. I end up not doing whatever my other task was. Like before Mythbusters, we watched other reruns, but made the mistake of watching a random series and then not sleeping because I got too interested. Yeah, I could see that. If you pick the wrong thing, sometimes it's just it's a bad choice. Well, my TV is almost always on when I'm around. I hardly ever watch TV. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't ever watch TV anymore. I used to. But that's because TV was like the thing to watch. And then TV kind of died out. Unless you just mean like, I don't know how you link up your TV, but something that you linked up is playing on the TV, not necessarily being broadcasted. Tried using Lost, but you always get sucked in. That! You'd have to know everything that's going to happen in Lost, and remember, like, I don't know, majority of their dialogue to not be interested in watching it as it plays again. More actively engaged with gaming. I'm not sure what you mean by the last one. Unless you're talking about how I'm playing this one, because I'm not really paying attention to my game right now. I'm just going through the motions because I know what I'm doing. What am I searching for? Oh, this is the gang marks. Right, okay. In here. In comparison to watching TV for entertainment? Oh yeah, definitely. That makes sense. A lot of times I'll just be watching people play games for my entertainment. Not necessarily like a TV show or movie. I just like watching people play games. Especially games that I don't want to play. I'll just learn what that game's about by watching somebody else play it. Or if it's a game that I want to play but I don't have it yet, then I'll watch somebody play that. I'm just kind of picky. Yeah, I mean, depending on the game, I may not watch whoever that is, even if I know them. Like there's one person that I used to watch, they used to play 7 Days, but nowadays they only really play The Hunt, and that's not really one that I care about, so I just don't watch them anymore. Well, I might watch if they play 7 days again, but I'm not gonna watch them play the hunt. Yeah, not a fan of the hunt either. Well, good to know I'm not, well, no, I'm still weird. Good to know I'm not the only one that doesn't like the hunt. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Hunt Showdown, that's what I mean. I just call it the hunt because I don't remember the second part of it. That's how much I care about the the game. Just not my cup of tea. That's all it really comes down to. You don't think it's entertaining to watch either? I think it's supposed to be similar to like DayZ. I don't really remember exactly, but I feel like that's what the comparison used to be. Could be wrong. But I never really cared about watching DayZ either, so. There were some people that I did watch play DayZ because they made it into sort of an adventure series. They had their own sort of story to go along with. I think maybe they were kind of role-playing in a way. Like more so than just playing the game. You haven't seen any DayZ, so you can add any input. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too worried either way, so. I'm just not too much of a fan for PvP of anything, so whether or not it's EVP or just PvP, it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, they made their own story. They made it pretty cool. I've even watched somebody play Rust, where they did the same thing. Sometimes they're playing with friends, and sometimes they just kind of make a friend along the way, but usually it becomes a story form. They'll be like, oh, this is my goal, and this is, hopefully we'll get there, and then, you know, a little bit of narration along the way. They make it pretty cool. Yeah, I like chilling out. I like playing PvE. I don't like being chased down by sweaty PvPers like that. They just get too competitive and I'm not there for it. Getting older, not interested in competition. Just want to come home, relax, la-di-da. I agree. I agree. Just want to farm and mindlessly loot. Well, I mean, sometimes it's mindlessly, but sometimes I kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. Especially if it's like an overhaul, say that I didn't play before and I don't know how it works, then I'll be pretty actively gaming. With also chat, you know. That's why I like Division probably, can shoot stuff and loot and not be sweaty. You know, I think Division though is PvEVP though. But is the PvP only in certain areas? Because I think that's how that works. So if you avoid those PvP areas, then you don't end up having trouble. Yeah, it's only PvP in designated areas. That makes it easier. It's kind of like when I used to play WoW. There used to be certain zones that were PvP. And I just stay out of those areas and I can enjoy my game. Most of the games co-op PvE. That's good. I like that. I think it's one of those zombie killing PvE games, isn't it? I just never really played it, so I don't really know. Oh, these are FDI marks. I don't want them. I want to wash them away. I don't need FDI. Wow, that filled the entire washer. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have this thingamajig. It takes care of it all. No. What were we talking about? I've lost track of what we were talking about. Oh wait, okay, so it's not a zombie killing game? I thought there was some sort of like infection story. Quick synopsis. Those are words that are hard to say apparently. Green poison causes government collapse and you're an agent deployed to keep order and restore structure, fight rogue groups, and poison. Huh. I thought people were just turning into zombies from the poison. I think that's what I was trying to understand. Oh, they just die. Okay, well, I mean, that is usually what poison does. It causes chaos and world collapse. Well, when a lot of people die, it kind of causes, you know, a collapse of structure in society. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know. I guess I could look into it later. I only watched a little bit of Division gameplay, so I can't say whether or not it would be something I might play or not. Open says me, please don't crash. Open says me, please don't crash. Everything's fine, everything's fine. This is like mostly 20s. There's a couple of hundreds in there. Doesn't seem very helpful that I wash these. Was similar to Anthrax, Speed by a Psycho on Black Friday, using money, hence green poison. Oh, Spread by, oh goodness. If I just read it right, it would make more sense. If so, I'd recommend playing the first one first. Oh, the first division? I didn't know that there was more than one. The second one is more of a continuation, focus on the shooting and less cinematic. Oh. Yeah, I just didn't know that there was another one. I just thought that there was one The Division. Good to know. So when I look it up later, I'm not going to be confused. Hey, I don't know if you know much about the Destiny series. I know it's just called Destiny, but I just mean the Destiny series. So I know of the first Destiny. I think that one was just Destiny. Oh, you don't know anything. But anyway, and then there was Destiny 2, and my hubby's very familiar with those two. But just today, I was looking in my stream categories, just to see how I was doing, and it was like, hey, maybe you should try these other games that are being recommended to you. And one of those ones was called Destiny Rising, I think? And I've never heard of it. I don't know. I don't know if that's just a new game or if they decided to retitle maybe the first one or something. Your friends had convinced you to play it, but kind of left you behind, so got annoyed and never played it. Oh, well, those aren't very good friends. Could be a DLC. I think he'd be familiar with a DLC. My hubby has played a lot of the first Destiny and Destiny 2 and all the DLCs.